Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, so we are going to do a little Throwback Thursday right now. This is my 2015 album, Part 1. It is a Project Life album. It is a binder album, and I absolutely adore the binder album. So let us get started and check out my album. So again, this is a Project Life album. Hated the Project Life branding, so I used some cards to cover it up. This heart is actually covered in Wink of Stella. This is where I started my hand in mixed media, you guys. I did packaging technique with multiple things. I couldn't even tell you what the medium I used was. I have these 2015 cork letters and then stamped out adventures, and then the cork is actually over top of a little bit of vellum. So then here we go. We are starting, ouch, that hurt. We are starting out 2015. This is me on the sofa with our dog, Max. He would cuddle his little head onto you, and it was kind of like, love me, love me. And he would just sit there and cuddle with you. So there we have that. I have some mulberry paper here. This is Alex and Chloe when they were picking out their new eyeglasses. So finally got to use some eyeglass icons that have been, you know, hanging out in the stash for a while. This paper right here is actually embossed with an embossing folder. Need to do this again. This is going to be a challenge for sure. Okay, so this is It's Cold Outside, that tool that I love so much. Big old rhinestones, or no, these are sequins with little sparkly bits. The red Fitzgerald letter stickers. This is Christopher and I when we went to the Prime Rib in downtown Baltimore. The Prime Rib in downtown Baltimore and Uncle Jack's in New York are my favorite steakhouses in the world. Not that I've been to every single steakhouse in the world, but so far, those are it. And then this is just us. Lots of, I still have, look at that. I still have a bunch of these tags. So look, buttons, not a thing I usually use, but there we have it. Lots of layers. Okay, then we have more mixed media going on over here with, I'm not exactly even sure what I used, but kissing technique and then something through a stencil. Yeah, I don't even know what I used right here. Here we have everyday Candids. So just two pictures of the kids and then all of us doing a selfie and lots of clusters. And I made sure, like, my clusters, look, 3 hearts, 3 like pinked circles, I don't know what else to call them, 3 flowers, 3 of these little guys. Like, this is where my clusters were very similar, and I've moved on a little bit from that. So this is at Mission Barbecue. This right here, this textured cardstock, is using my paper crimper. All about the paper crimper. Here is a monochromatic with lots of pinks. This is a Chloe on her birthday. I even wrote in pink pen. Over here, more green. I must have been doing an awful lot of monochromatic challenges here. Or maybe I just was really into the monochromatic look. But there seems to be a lot of monochromatic things going on. So this is Christopher's birthday. And he was not 46. However, he's not even 46 now. However, these candles are the only ones that my sister-in-law had at her house when we celebrated his birthday, so those are the candles that we used. Here we have Christopher and Sandy go on an adventure. So this is where we traveled cross country. And I have all of these little blocks right here. I cut up pattern papers, journaling cards, all kinds of little things. This is fabric. Then we have Us, the Story of a Wild Adventure. So this is our trip. So we drove out to California, and we drove in Christopher's car, and we started on April 24th, 2015. So how about that? So here I have lots of photos from our trip. I just took lots of photos in the different areas that we were in. Some of them are going to be pocket cards. This card right here where it says Love Adventure is Worthwhile, this was the cover. This was the cover on my YouTube channel for a while. So this is Omaha, Nevada, Utah, Wyoming, Nevada. We just drove through a lot. Then we have some like highway maps where we stayed in hotels. We stopped at travel places, Ohio Turnpike. So any of the rest stops and things, anything that we grabbed, I put into this pocket page right here. And then on this side, it's just a photo of us. So this is in California. We stopped, got out, and took a picture. You could kind of see in the background over here. We were amazed at the amount of snow that was in California. We were just completely amazed. So here is a large photo picture. Again, fabric, twine, fussy cutting some things. I have stickers and enamel dots. See how close my enamel dots were? Again, this paper right here was done on the paper crimper. So here is a divided page protector. So lots of stories, receipts are tucked in, decorations, all these khaki colored embellishments. These are actually embossed with clear embossing powder. Here are receipts as well. Then again, the same thing over here. We have receipts. This is the coffee cup from the Hilton. A text message that we had between each other. So all kinds of good things. And then this is me flying back home. After I said goodbye to Christopher in San Francisco, this is where he was. We were moving out to California, you guys, and he moved out first. So he was out there. This Chow baby right here is from the Mink machine. Then over here, we are celebrating 100,000 miles on the odometer. So I took a photo at 99,999, and then I took a photo at 100,000 as well. And I did it in mainly red because my car was red. And then this is where we went to the Prime Rib at the Maryland Live Casino. I think you guys might be losing things. And it's not the original. It's not as good as the original, for sure. Big old doily, a receipt tucked into a pocket, some acetate pieces. My letters are actually popping up a little bit, so I might have to add some adhesive. I have a humper border down here with sequins on the center of it. And look, my little note, Prime Rib Maryland Live, of the layout that had to go in there. So we'll just take that out because we don't need that anymore. Okay, then over here we have Mini Me. So this is Chloe and I in a Target, and how similar we look. Lots of twine, inking, flowers with things in the center. I actually using buttons with twine in the center. I don't think, nope, these hinges are purely decorative. This is Jake and his boys. So this is my brother and his two sons. Oh, and look, My adhesive is starting to fail. Okay. So this is when we were packing up the house and moving. We got Sam's, which are store and moves, and we packed everything up. Here's just some boxes, and we put them out into the Sam, and then they took the Sam all the way across the country for us and delivered them at our house. This is On My Birthday We Go Eat. This is Chicken Roost Deli in Annapolis, and again, this is a large photo. Lots of wood veneer, pearl buttons, washi tape, and then fabric as well. This is Red Nose Day. So Red Nose Day is a fundraising effort, and we all got red nose stickers at work and wore them. These are, this is an embossed heart. So it's just a red pattern paper heart that I embossed with clear embossing powder because I used to do that a lot. Here we have Let's Go on a Grand Adventure. So I took the kids to King's Dominion before we moved out to California, and this is kind of like the beginning of it. So it's a large photo. As you can tell, I was very big into scrapbooking large photos then. So here we have Go Now Go, and then 2 pictures of the kids and a little bit of journaling, and I thought I was super awesome and super clever because I usually do 3 4x6 photos this way, but then I did my journaling a little bit down here off to the side. I thought I was super clever. And then these are the Groupons that we use. So I bought a Groupon. It was 2 Groupons, were each good for 1 single day admission ticket, so we got them on super cheap. And then we have the entertainment guide and the park map, and I just made little pockets right here out of Project Life page protectors and put them down here. And then of course just a little bit of decoration there. This is where we were introduced to, look at all this, all of my adhesive is failing. This is back before I used Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, before I realized I needed to add Nouveau Deluxe adhesive to everything I scrapbooked with. So that'll have to happen. And look, this epoxy heart's starting to yellow a little bit. Okay, so deep fried Oreos. We dream of deep fried Oreos, and oh my heavens, if you've never had a deep fried Oreo, you are missing out on life, straight up. We went back a couple times for deep fried Oreos. They were so tasty. This is where I'm starting to make clusters that aren't exactly the same and don't have the same exact things in them. Here's the same 3 4x6 photos that I still do. Lots of hot air balloons for no other reason other than this was a hot air balloon that I had, and I needed to use it up. So there we have that. Here we have a small page protector. These are 4 6x6 page protectors, but I cut it in half and only used the 2. So a photo of all of us, and then another photo of the kids in front of the King's Dominion entrance. Boardwalk fries and the receipt that we use, and then one of the roller coasters. And then here is the park map and guide. And I fused this together so it would pull out like this, so you would be able to see it all in one fell swoop. Then we have the girls on a ride together, just those 2 together, so girls only. And this is not a Disney trash can. So this is a King's Dominion trash can, you guys. It's not a Disney trash can. It's not even in the same style of the Disney trash can. So this is not a Disney trash can, but I took a picture of it anyway. Definitely not as exciting as the one in Walt Disney World. And then the sticker says that was, and I wrote fake. So there is that. And then we have this where it's Ride Smart, Ride Safe, where you could see where the kids were, to which rides they could ride on. So this is measuring up. And then this page protector actually has 3 of these same 3x4 cards underneath, but I cut it off because I didn't need it. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. And then we have the log flume. Have some acetate stapled on. Lots of journaling, decorative things. We called this Going Down. This heart has Wink Estella on it as well. Like, Lana's enjoying herself. Chloe looks like she's crying. Alex looks terrified. And I'm like, I'm having the time of my life right now. So then another small page protector. So a 6x8 page protector. This is Lana driving. And we were all supposed to look terrified. And Chloe looks like she's having the time of her life too, but I'm the only one that actually looked terrified. And then over here, just some more journaling and a picture. And then here we have us on the volcano, or the volcano, as we all called it. Again, Chloe, absolutely terrified, but they wrote it twice, so it couldn't have been that terrible. And then this is Hello Awesome. So this is a 2-page layout where we wrote on the Intimidator, which is a ridiculous roller coaster. And I promise you, with all that I am and all that I have in me, I will never ride this ride again. It is ridiculously intense. It is ridiculously tall. Chloe actually kind of blacked out on the ride while we were there. I posted this photo and was like, this ride wasn't scary. Chloe fell asleep on it. And one of my brother-in-laws lost his mind about that because he thought I was making fun of her passing out. But whatever. So anyway, yeah, I can't do these rides anymore. Too much. And then this is this is Have Purse Will Travel. So this paper right here, this pink and white chevron paper, matches this pink and white chevron bag that Christopher purchased for me. It's a pink and white chevron doonie, and you guys know I love me a good doonie. So I took a photo with the Peanuts gang at the movie theater and titled it Have Purse Will Travel. These arrows, this curly Q right here, and purse are all Tim Holtz grunge board. This as well, which I still have a bunch of grunge board, you guys, a bunch of it. So inking around the edges, again, paper crimper right here. Lots of bordered pages, which is still something I do. So I really feel like now we are truly into my actual style, and it is a style that has kind of stuck around, which is pretty good, because I definitely look at these pages and they scream to me, yes, this looks like something you make. This looks like something. Now this just is a little bit weird with this tree and 2 flowers poking out on either side. They look like eyeballs and a gonzo nose, but that's fine. But this is definitely me and my style now. At least I think it is. You guys might have a differing opinion. This is me, like, in my foray into mixed media. It's like I did it a couple times, but was kind of scared of it a little bit, I guess. So add on the mixed media and then we'll really be in my style. So that is part 1 of 2015, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again real soon for another video.